today to say that we reject the county's decision, and we know Mike Freeman is a liar because people right here know what happened and what they saw. And so we're going to march today to demand that the Minneapolis cops who shot and killed Jamar Clark be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Who is the artist that did this? You did. Okay, I missed you Saturday. You were off wandering in the crowd somewhere. What's your name, please?
I'm Kat.
And where do you live?
South Minneapolis.
Okay, and you did this.
When? Over the last December, January, February.
Okay. You're quite an artist.
Oh, thank you.
The spotlight is going to be taken off the police and onto the community. We're not going to let them off the hook, and we're not going to give them what they want. We're going to exercise our right to peaceful protest. We're going to use our minds and our feet, and we're going to use our voice and our vote.
Is that the students of Minneapolis have been screaming from the top of their lungs since day one. Students have been turned to radicalism. Students have left school. Students have broken the law. Students have gone to jail to demand justice for Jamar. Yes. We have been demanding from day one, from the first day of the precinct, since Jamar Clark on November 15th passed away.
Jamar Clark was the darker brother, y'all. I am the darker brother. And they send people like us to eat in the kitchen when company comes. Some of y'all think that we've arrived because our schools are no longer segregated, because we have a black man as president, because George Zimmerman went to trial. Even though as a people we've made much progress, this freedom cake is barely cut into. Be free, we must first learn, know, and appreciate what freedom is.
Tell us,
Let's all to look into ourselves and know this isn't a test nor a quiz. They are kicking our butts. Mike Freeman is kicking our butts.
Fast forwarding now to 2015 in November, on the very street that we're standing on, a brother by the name of Jamar Clark was not killed. Not only what is it footage to see what had happened, there was still no indictment and nobody was found guilty for the murder of our brother Jamar Clark. But now change, I'm coming for you. It's been a long time waiting, but now change, I'm coming for you.
I was here at about 2:30 after the murder. When I was here, there was still blood on the street. There were still witnesses that had not been spoken to. They were telling me about how they got maced. They were telling me about how no one asked them any questions, about how they didn't know what the next steps were. We know from that alone that a poor investigation was done. Every piece of evidence that he talked about came out of the mouths of officers that murdered him. We need to dismantle that system. We need to take people out of office that continue to lie to us. We can't keep expecting them to tell the truth. And next murder, they're going to lie again. That is a fact and we know it. So the question is, what are you going to do next? I'm not telling you just to go vote. I'm telling you to run a candidate. I'm telling you to find your brother, your cousin, your sister, and your friends and tell them to register to be a candidate, not just to vote. Because we need to take all of them out to office.
They have never disciplined these officers. Never. In the state of Minnesota, we have not had one single indictment of a police officer for killing a community member in the history of this state. Far back as we could look. You got to have an independent investigator. Somebody that ain't tied to this system. We are never going to get justice relying on those people. It is never going to happen. We are going to demand that these cops and all cops going forward that harm our communities, that they get prosecuted and convicted. And they spend some real quality time in the jail they're real happy to send everybody else to.
They the violent ones, but Mike Freeman had the nerve to get up in front of us and talk down to us because we the violent ones. We were there because the police killed one of us.
No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice.